Well, disappointing loss. I thought our guys played hard. We left some points out on the field. We had too many penalties in the game. When you're playing a ranked team like Marshall, you just got to be disciplined when playing a team like that. And we had too many penalties, and we gave up. To me, the difference in the game was the penalties and 3 explosive plays, and then offensively just couldn't sustain drives and finish. We just didn't execute well at all. So, yeah, that's it.
Coach, as short-handed as you were, it didn't seem like the guys ran out of they were higher up the play and they kept
Yeah, and like I said, they played hard, and they played the entire game. I know there's some things we couldn't do because of depth. We didn't go as fast as we want to go offensively because of depth, and a lot of these guys just got back this week from a conditioning standpoint, trying to make sure we play the 4 quarters. When we do go in the game, we needed to get a good run of the time of possession, which I thought we did that part of it. We just lacked the execution on the offense side of the ball, and then these rest too, knowing how down we were up front on the D line. So from that standpoint, I thought we did a good job of that. We just again with the penalties and lack of execution on offense, guys not lining up right or knowing what to do it was disappointing because it was play that we've been doing and they know it, and for whatever reason we just didn't lock in.
To beat a team like this, you need to be sharper in some of those areas.
Absolutely, you got when you're down, guys. You don't have everybody. You got to execute. You got to be on point with everything. And you can't panic. I thought our guys wanted it really bad. We played those guys really tough in the first half, and I thought we were just trying so hard that we wouldn't focus enough to do the things that we're supposed to do. And again, that part was disappointing because I know there's some plays that we left out there and that we could have executed and made it a different ball game.
Last one for me, to win this type of game, just need a little more production out of the passing game and just find a way to get some more plays out of it.
Yeah, we got to execute the passing game. We can't give up 5 sacks, and then again, we got to run the ball better. We ran it, but we didn't run it as well as I know we can. So running the ball better, and again, those penalties killed us. We found ourselves in a lot of long yardage situations. It's tough to do anything offensively when you're behind the sticks like that.
Anyone else?
Yeah, Johnson, go ahead. Coach Malcolm Davidson had 6 carries for 60 yards in the first half. He only had 2 in the second half. Was he hurt, or was there a reason why you weren't getting him the ball?
No, Malcolm, he did a good job. I think if you go back and just watch those possessions, we didn't get a lot of first downs there in the second half, and that was again disappointing. And I don't think we rushed the ball as much in the second half because of being behind the sticks and being behind there late in the game. We didn't get much there. I was really proud of Malcolm because Malcolm just got back to practice on Thursday. So he had been out for a while. He just got back, and we wasn't really planning on playing him as much because of just getting himself back in shape, football shape. But it was really good to see him come in and play the way that he did.
Coach, there was a few times there, I think you guys had to use like 4 of your 6 timeouts to avoid delay games. What was the problem there? Was it just, trouble getting the play in, or was it just, not having the practice time that you normally have to
well, I think practice time would have helped a little more, but a lot of it just guys just not locked into what they're supposed to do, just overthinking things and not lining up where they normally do. Just day one stuff that we've done before. Again, that's what was frustrating, and I attribute that to just guys overthinking things. They're trying so hard, and again, we were in that game close, and I know they felt it too, but they just wasn't focused like we needed to. And again, that was really disappointing because it was again day one stuff that we do, and guys just not lining up right, or Nick's got to tell this guy where to go, and then it was disappointing. And we got to do a better job as coaches, making sure our guys right, and then as players, and making sure we know our assignment and be able to go out there and execute without doing those things.
And then you decide to, you had a 4th and 5 there late in the game. You decide to go for it instead of kicking a field goal, which could have potentially made it, I believe, an 8-point game. What was the reason behind that decision?
Well, we were down there. We didn't get down the red zone a lot. We were down there. We had a chance to score. We thought we had a good play to score there, which we did. And we missed an open guy by himself there, and we wanted to get 7. And knowing that we can get a good stop and change the field position, probably wouldn't have as far to go to get a field goal at the end. So again, didn't execute the play and didn't get what we wanted.
Coach, Smokes. Well, first off, how you doing, Coach?
I'm doing.
Smokes interception in the fourth quarter. There, did the refs give you? Did they say what happened there? It seemed very confusing.
Well, he dropped the ball. He didn't catch it. He dropped the ball there, and so that's why they got the ball back. He dropped the ball in the end zone.
So on the replays, I maybe you had a better angle from the replays we saw.
I thought he dropped it too when I first saw it. I thought he did. I thought Smoke thought he was in the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
So he was trying to keep his feet in, and if he knew where he was, he knew he wouldn't have had to do that. It could have made that a lot easier than what it was. But as soon as he tried to catch it, I thought I saw it hit the ground too, and I was hoping the ref didn't see it. To be honest with you,
So,
but he had a better angle than I did, but I saw it from the back.
Okay, so from our angle, it looked like it was a catch. It looks like he bobbled it a bit, but it was a catch. So what I was gonna say was that are you a bit maybe frustrated, or is it a bit annoying that Tronti's pass in the first quarter, which was a forward pass by several yards, play continued and it was reviewed, but this one wasn't even reviewed at all?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was not necessarily. I was disappointed in all the penalties that we had. I just thought we didn't play a clean game, and again, I can't just put it on the refs or anything. We just got to play better.
What can Tronti do to improve going forward?
We just got to do a better job of executing. I think we got to make sure that we simplify things so he's not thinking a lot, and we need to make sure that he got to have some consistency out at the receiver position so that they all can be on the same page. And I think we saw tonight where we went that way tonight. There were too many missed assignments when it came to those guys. So we got to do a good job of simplifying things for him, and then making sure he get guys out there that he can get in rhythm with, and so that we can execute a lot better than what we did.
Last one for me, Coach. How was it to see your boy out there running the ball for a little bit?
I was proud of him because he made a great decision. Sometimes you put young guys in there and you call a trick play, they're just going to throw it hell of high water. And I thought he did a great job of not throwing the ball because everybody dropped out of there and taking off and run. And I was proud of the decision making that he did there. That was good because I was hoping that I always nervous when you put a young guy in there, you run a trick play. I was like, and I told him about it. Whatever you do, don't you just throw it for the hell of it, And I'm glad he finally listened to me. Sometimes your kids don't even listen to you, but he listened to me on that play. So it was good to see him get out there and get a good run in there. And again, I think as the year goes on, you'll see him getting some more reps in the game and helping our football team along with other guys.
And Coach, do you have an injury update on Larry?
Larry sprained. I want to say it's a sprain. We're not totally sure yet. The trainer said they think it's a sprain, but we're going to get an MRI on it to try to make sure of that. But it's a pretty good sprain there.
Coach, I have a question I have a question regarding the penalties, and it's 126 penalty yards. You have, at one point, I don't know if you guys finished the game like this, being 4 penalty yards and passing yards. What was the problem there? I mean, were they just mistakes, mental errors, or what's just not lightning?
Well, it was a little bit of everything. That our guys knew coming in. That was part of the plans to win the game. That we couldn't have any selfish penalties. We had to take care of the ball. We stressed that all week long. No selfish penalties. And if you look at this ball game, this game was close. But those penalties cost us. Offensively, it got us behind the stick quite a bit. And then what you mentioned earlier, Kevin, just getting out there and just not lining up right and not just being sharp when we go out there. Those things hurt us. They hurt rhythm and everything from an offense standpoint. And then on the defense side of the ball, it was just some selfish penalties. You know, I thought guys were playing hard but wasn't playing smart on some of those penalties. And again, I think it's a different ball game if you take those penalties away. You know, and we. Yeah, and I thought that's what helped us against the Charlotte game. We only had 3 penalties, and even though we were down, that kept us in the game and had a chance to come back and win that one. And it could have been the same thing in this game. I mean, again, those penalties extended drives for them quite a bit. There was a couple of third downs where they got penalties, you know. Early in the game when they ended up scoring their first touchdown, they got the pass and the penalty where that was questionable, but those type things just hurt you, especially against a really good football team. You know, can't have that many selfish penalties.